Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So the previous episode we ended up being raided several times and they broke through our walls instead of going to our kill box, which further fortifies the need for an extra bit of a wall. So that's what we're going to... Oh, hello. Just random fire, killing some rats, sure. We're going to go with limestone since that's the one that we have a fair amount of. Although there's a lot of marble there, but we'd have to actually... Did I? I think I accidentally set that wood to be constructed there. Hopefully that'll throw any AI off the trail and they'll end up going and attacking that bit of wood instead of our base. Here's hoping. What's this? Marble. Okay. Let's deconstruct this wall here so that we can actually get into this bit. So yeah, we're going to start expanding our base a bit because we had a fair few attacks on our walls now, and it's about time that it stops. It's time to stop, guys. So let's get that sorted. As for the rest of it, we've got some lovely armored vests. Nothing we can do about the debuff that we're going to get about it, because we really need those armored vests. But other than that, Tony, how are you doing? Just a gunshot. Among other permanent injuries we can't do anything about. That's absolutely fine. In fact, are they limbs we can replace? No, the toes and fingers. Okay. There's no prosthetic toes, unfortunately. Making some good progress on this wall, actually, though. Which is good. Once we've built that, we can probably build another layer on the back of that as well, and then we can deconstruct the steel and get some resources back from that. Oh yes, another thing. Clear this home zone. If a fire ever starts up here, I don't want people running over, because there's a little fire right there, and people automatically ran out of the base to go try and get it. I would like these guys to actually go pick up these armoured vests and mortar shells and stuff like that, but it's a bit late for that now. I think the damage has already been done from the elements. Okay. How's that power doing? I feel like it's steadily rising. So maybe we can actually do something with that. I'm going to put a bit of a steel wall there just to flatten it out because it might bug me after a while. And then we'll probably, if we mine back, we can get this compacted steel from there as well. But once I've got that in, I'll put a battery down here as well, so that we can store an extra little bit of power. Other than that, what do we really want to do this episode? I think we're best building another room. That's certainly something we shall do, because we have a prisoner, and that prisoner shan't be staying in herself very long, hopefully. What am I doing? Furniture. Double bed. And spin it round. Get a standing lamp there. And a plant pot there as well. And then once all that's constructed, then we'll get a vent in as well. We'll start working on that. Wonderful. Right. Somebody could do all his cremation stuff. Have we not stripped this man first? There we go. Get him cremated. Just so when we go stone cutting, they're not just standing in a room full of corpses. Wonderful. Can you chop that for me, please? Oops. Ah! Stop it. There we go. Wunderbar. We have a spare room. And we need to run some power to it as well. So let's just run it up this way. Got two separate power lines then, which is good. Minor break risks. What's up? Innocent prisoner died. Oh yeah, but it wasn't our fault. He bled out. We were trying to heal him, so you shouldn't feel too bad. Although maybe slightly bad. Wonderful. Got a lot of hauling that needs doing though. Someone should really work on that. And our wall's about 3/4 done, mostly. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. So as far as expanding our kill box is concerned, let's do some planning. Because we want to move it over so that we can make use of this steam geyser here. Which actually means that this wall is going to be shifted about here, I think. I'm not sure what the dimensions are on a steam geyser, but I think it's about that big. I don't think it's any bigger than that. Bigger than that. Oh, that actually kind of looks right. We'll pretend that that's the size of it anyway. So if that is the left wall is going here. We're going to be building it like that, and then this is going to come out like so. I'm not sure how wide we want it though. It is quite tightly compacted. We've got the right distance between our turrets so that they don't blow them up, or at least I'm pretty certain that we do. I think it's like 3 in every single direction is the blast radius. So as far as our kill box is concerned and our turret dimensions go, that is absolutely fine. It's just whether or not we want an extra turret in here to do its job. Let's see, what size is that already? Let's have a look. It is 9. So that would be that right there. Solar flare is ending. Okay. So, in respects to this current situation, the first turret's there, and the other turret's there. So if we wanted another one, it'd have to be there, and our wall would end here. Like so. Is that a bit too wide, though? I don't necessarily think it is, although the problem rises from any kind of manhunter packs that kind of swarm us. We've got the added bit of protection from blocking these pathways, which is something that we'll have to do. Ooh, cargo pods full of insect jelly. Sure. Actually, that's a bit too far out, to be honest. And it's going to get eaten by animals before we even get there. I think we will go with this plan, though. We will go with this kind of size. We don't have to put a sandbag in every other space. We can just put a steel wall there and deconstruct it at a later date when we have maybe more colonists to block these sections. But I think having it wide enough to have 3 turrets is pretty good. And so far the length of the path seems to be working out just fine for us. So I'm inclined to maintain that. And then no, we need it an extra space away so that our colonists can actually walk through. That's the kind of thing that we want, essentially. So if we build that, we're going to be building it out of probably marble. If I get them to do marble, then we can make it out of that. We've got a lot of chunks here. A lot of chunks everywhere, really, in the local area. That's all marble. So there's plenty around. Am I? Oh, that's metal slag. I see. Yeah, we do want to haul that sort of stuff. So I think that's what we're going to begin work on after this wall is done. If I get somebody to do crafting a little bit more, NG the engineer, I want you doing crafting, if you'd be so kind. And that should, yeah, doing stone blocks. I mean, I could always just do makeshift, make out this little bit in the rest with like slate or granite or something like that, but let's have it be a little bit pretty, shall we? Cool. We're mostly done with it anyway, so. But we won't make it out of limestone because it seems as though. Ooh, hospital bed's finished. Wonderful. What's next then? Drug production. Nah. Refining. Build refineries to make chem fuel from wood. We currently don't have a use for chem fuel, I don't think. You probably put it in the generators, actually, now that I think about it, and maybe that actually provides more bang for your buck. But I don't know if that's necessary at the moment. Geothermal power, I think, is definitely our thing to do. Cool. It requires microelectronics basics and high-tech research bench. Okay. Now boost multi-analyzer boosts the research speed. I think. Is it in MISC? Yes, it is. Takes 20 gold. We don't have gold, but I remember seeing some somewhere. There it is. We'll mine that out. Right there. I'm not sure if that's 20. It's probably not. But we need 20 gold to make the multi-analyzer, so let's try and find some if we can. We're now in the 10th of winter. It's 13 degrees outside, so hopefully bad seasonal temperature. I was hoping you'd actually be growing at 13 degrees. It seems about fine to me, but maybe the game has decided it's not the case. Okay. So, can I get... Where's the limestone? Right there. If I get some people to haul that back to base... The problem is we've got a dumping stockpile here that is jam-packed full of marbles, so I'm going to have to make another one. And just copy and paste the settings, just temporarily. I plan on using all this marble and emptying it out, but for the time being, when we just need our limestone, we might as well have a place to haul it, and hopefully our colonists will help with the hauling on that kind of thing. Lilith, how's it going? You're pacing, but you can pace in your own luxury bedroom if you joined us. But I'm guessing that's not going to be happening. Ugly environment. Well, look at this lovely, not floored up room at all. With an awful bed in it. Yeah, I can't really spin luxury when you've got awful and a good plant pot. Good plant pot. You know, don't turn your nose up at that. I'm sure the door's lovely as well. It's not at all the same as what everyone else has got to deal with. What are you doing, Angie? That was a strange little path to go get a chunk of limestone. But at least it's been done. Someone's even grabbing the slag chunks as well. Probably should tell them to stop doing that, actually. Although we have the smelter to do it, there's no real reason to be hauling it over here just yet. Okay. Just 4 little spots left. Hopefully that is enough. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, wonderful. Right. Now that that's done, we're gonna suspend this. And I want marble. That's what that is? Yes, it is. Alright. Do until you have 110. Why not? That's your new job. Are you making special stuff? Oh no. You're just adding to it. Fair enough. So now Tony's getting on it apparently. Which is good. So, let's start from the back and work our way up. So, build that wall. Oh, we've had a fault in our electronics. Oh dear, right out of batteries as well. Anyone care to put that out? Be appreciated. Thank you. Alright. Power conduit. Rebuild that, please. Unfortunately, that probably means that we're not going to have any power tonight. Because I don't think these generators are really going to sustain everything. And in fact, as you can see, half of the colony is actually in the dark and in the cold. But what can you do? That's it, Kiko. Do your thing. Sweet. In the morning, hopefully. And in fact, what we'll see as well, if we're making, if we're having some gain on our power, that we'll see that there'll be more in the battery in the next morning, just based off starting from 0 essentially. If we ever hit 0 in the night, then we're not making enough energy and we have to make another fuel generator or something like that. We'll be getting to geothermal in no time though, so having that right there is going to be great. So I'm not sure how much it outputs, but I think it's about 3,000, something like that. So it's about the same as 3 of these fuel generators. I believe it's 3,000. Only time will tell. I know it's a lot, and I know it's enough to do a lot of things with it. But as you can see, we've had to expand into an awkward place to get to it. I wonder if there's any other. There's one there. That seems to be it. Oh, one there as well. So yeah, they're quite far apart. I think they said in the when they were designing the game that they wanted to make sure that these steam geysers were as far away from the logical place that you'd settle your base as possible, so it would encourage expanding outwards. So apparently this wasn't a great place to settle because one spawned here. Battery's broken down. We need components to fix it. We do have some though. Well, now we don't get to test our theory. Unfortunately. Go on, Lawrence. Do your thing. Ah, Lilith passed out. Lawrence. Put you down to a 4 on that. Maybe that's why we haven't been recruiting you, because Sammy's the one who has to be doing it. She is significantly better than you. Apparently, we need some more jobs to do. So that involves marble being built up this way. What that's also going to do as well is block these people so that we know that they're coming round this bit as well. So even though we haven't finished the construction on this new kill box, we at the very least know that anyone who comes from this spot here is going to be coming round, and it's going to take them a lot longer than it is to just go straight through here. So we've got plenty of time to anticipate anything that might be happening, which is lovely. This timber wolf here, though, worries me slightly. I might have to send out a hunting pie. Oh, there's a squirrel in our base. You're getting hunted. Squirrels won't attack us, but if they're in the base, they're not welcome, and hopefully the other animals get the idea that they should stay away from us. Quick survey for any muffalo that might be around. Ooh, we do have muffalo. Wonderful. A female aged 7, male aged 4. We want to get the youngest ones. Or maybe a female 7-year-old and a male 7-year-old. Why not? 0.5% chance of attacking if we try to tame them. Let's have a look. Handling. Hitchcock the rancher is at 11, and Anamu is at 8. So it's a pretty decent chance. Hitchcock's going to go out and try and get these muffaloes. What muffaloes are going to allow us to do is set up trade caravans. We can actually use them to carry more stuff. 13% chance. Nice, nice. Alright. Failed those both, but still, that's a really good chance of recruiting right there. Can we all just gather here for a minute? And, no, gather here for a minute and just murderize that guy. Thank you. Sammy, how's it going? You got bitten. Alright, fair enough. Oh, there's a bear there as well. That's arguably even worse. It's wandering very close. Hang on. Please kill the local wildlife. I'll appreciate it. Uh-oh. There you go. Finish it off, please. Thank you. Lawrence. Oh, you lost a middle finger. Oh, damn it. Alright. We obviously didn't have enough people on that little attack. And we were punished thoroughly for it. Ooh, there's a corpse there as well. Might as well grab it. It's not rotten. As long as it's not rotten, it can be butchered for meat. Excuse me. When did that happen? I'm sure it's been there all day, but I think our meat might have been rotting. Oh dear. Well, it's a good job we were Ah, done by Hitchcock. Wonderful. It's a good job we were working towards hunting more stuff, because we might need a little bit more food. There we go. Back indoors, and the temperature should return back down. We can start making some fine meals again. I'll have to keep my eye on this, because we don't have any vegetables at the moment, so fine meals just aren't possible. And in fact, if that is the case, let's make 5 simple meals on the back. So at the very least, we're going to have some meals that just take vegetables if we run out of meat. But I assume that was from the previous siege when they were firing mortars. I didn't think they had a chance to fire one on us. Or maybe a fire started, I'm not sure. Either way, I didn't notice. Right. As for what's going on here, I want to deconstruct all of that. And mine that there as well. It's a shame that isn't marble. It would have saved us some energy. But we got a fair bit of marble, so we're actually probably just going to be able to finish most of this off. No, actually, we've got a fair bit to do, now that I think about it. So maybe not. And also, it's 22 minutes into the episode, so that is actually where we're going to leave the episode for today, guys. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. As I mentioned in the previous episode, or at least I think I did, I'm doing a little bit of a backlog, so I'm going to be making videos up until after New Year's, because I'm sure I'll be in no fit state prior to that date anyway. So if you do have any suggestions, still leave them. I might see them when I'm making my backlog and all that jazz, so don't be afraid to send those stuff. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, though. It helps me out a great deal, lets me know you're enjoying the series, and subscribe if you haven't already for more Rimworld content, as well as other stuff. And if you're not sure what that is, then stay for the end card to see the rest of it. Also, hit that little bell icon next to the subscription button as well. It notifies you when I release new videos. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.